Today we are making pan-seared cod with pineapple sage pesto. The first part of this is making the pesto. So I have here about 1/3 of a cup or a little more of mac nuts that I have toasted in the oven because we always buy our mac nuts raw. And for this recipe, we're going to want them toasted. And I have 6 cloves of garlic peeled. Now this is a rather small amount to be using this great big food processor for, but it's too much for our little food processor, so we're just going to do it this way. And you want to pulse this a little bit, get it started, and then we'll add a very generous cup of pineapple sage leaves. This pineapple sage is a really kind of a cool plant. It really smells good. When you get done picking these leaves, it's like you put on some kind of really natural cologne.
And the flowers, the hummingbirds really love the little flowers.
They're really nice. Yeah. It makes a ton of these red flowers. The problem we're having with it is the plant itself is just too big for our garden. It just takes over. So it's nice to find a good use for it like this. So now we're going to get this all smoothed out. And those mac nuts take a little while to chop up. They're being round, they like to just roll around and roll off the blades. And now we're going to put in the zest of a lime, which I've already zested, and the juice of half of that same lime, and a little bit of salt. I'd say slightly less than half a teaspoon. A little bit of black pepper. And that was probably a 1/4 teaspoon. And then we will pulse that a little more. Mix it all together. And then with our blender on, we are going to add 1/3 of a cup of peanut oil. Obviously, if you have mac nut oil, that would go nicely with the mac nuts, but we don't. Peanut oil is fine. And we're doing this while the blender's running, which helps it to emulsify and turn the pesto creamy. At least that would be the goal. And now that we have our creamy pesto, we're going to add to it 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. Go in there. Yep.
Might add more oil.
And that, let's see what we've got. At this point, we're at least going to have to knock it down. And we'll just take a look at the consistency and see what we're getting here. Yeah, I think it could be a little bit juicier. It's not bad. And what's it like as far as flavor? That's crazy. That's really good. The pineapple sage makes a nice pesto. Let's go ahead and add a little more oil to this. And then I think that's going to be our pesto. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
Show me a scump of that.
I will. See that? It's a lot better. And once we get it out and get it in a bowl, it'll all mix together. Some of the oil's on the bottom here, and some of the stuff on the side's a little dry, but once we mix it all together, it's gonna be perfect. So here's our pineapple sage pesto. Oh, here. Garnish it with a couple of actual pineapple sage flowers. Pineapple sage pesto. Thank you for watching Two Cooks in the Kitchen, and we'll see you next time.